expanse, and we have the location next to Chicago, which the toad answer doesn't want us to be conjoined, but too bad, because it's going to be what it's going to be. And Michigan, they want us. They want us to be together, because without us, no one's going to go down there. Michigan is coming into its own too now. They're starting to do things on the shores. But this here is going to be the Mecca. But we're being cajoled into thinking, oh, nothing's going to happen there. That city's terrible. It's doomed. That's in order to make you give up what you have, and like the guy with the oil. That's why I keep talking about the guy with the oil that thought it was garbage and thought that it was, oh, people are waving. That's nice. That's different. How cute. The lady finally saw me. I was waving, now she finally saw me. But that's what's driving me crazy, is that the political agenda here doesn't have the tenacity to cultivate that they've got the location. Location, location, location. This is it, the hub. When I drove through and I saw those buildings and the neighborhoods that are no longer there and everything, that's to lull the people in Gary to think, you got to give it up because it's garbage, it's a dump, it's nothing, and just move out of town. Because the people that are going to get involved aren't going to speak the best English in the world, and they're not going to be born here, but they've got what you call the Gitas. Isn't that a term they used to use in the old days? Gitas, that means money. I'm not that old, but that's what it is. Somebody is going to buy that airport. I tell you that every time that I can. That airport's going to be purchased by people with cash. It's not going to be all this political. We got to have this guy from here. We got to have this guy from here. Everybody wants to put someone on the board. And this lady, she's going to get this fabulous sum of money, and she's not qualified. Sorry to tell you that. She ain't qualified, folks. I forgot her name. You know me and names, but it was in the paper. I had it, and I didn't put it because I didn't bring that big bag. I said, oh, God, I'm not going to carry this. But why do you insist that you have to have your friends on that board? Why? You're giving them these huge salaries to do nada. That board has to be comprised of a lot of different hues. Hues, that means colors. Because that's what doomed Gary to begin with, when you confined it to one. And guess what? Nobody came. We go back to the lettuce again? Oh, you do have a call. Good afternoon. Hello?
Good evening, sir.
Hey! It wouldn't have been nothing if it wasn't you. It'd have been a blank. How you doing, darling?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Hey, Leonard.
Yeah, that's good. She's doing superbly. Thank the Lord Jesus. I know, she's listening, and she adores you for calling.
Oh, that's my girl.
So what's going on, darling?
Oh, you know, like I know it, usually when you're looking for a fault there, most of the time you can find it. Isn't that
Oh,
right?
good.
Sometimes it finds you, is that right?
You got that right, darling. You and I are what we call, what can I call us? We're the old folks. You know, we've been there, done that, and know that it could be better.
Yes, we know what it stands in need of, and the only way that's going to come to fruition is that we all, pull together, shoulder to shoulder, like a united front, so to speak.
That's right.
Regardless of, ethnic background, and, that amount to a hill of beans,
That's what created this. That's what created this city. Was the hues, the different textures, the different colors, and some lady said to me, oh, but it was a lot of this one. I said, hey, a family doesn't get along, so what the heck do you expect of a city? We amongst ourselves don't get along, but we don't kill each other.
And I would be remiss in the fact I acknowledge the new ownership now, William Brothers.
They're great. They're great.
And,
great people.
And Latrice and all those who make it come together, John Key, and the whole game.
Well, the two brothers are exceptional.
I mean, I can coin that back. And you're right downtown, Gary.
Right here, baby. Right at the hub.
That's got to add something to your inspiration.
I'm sitting here in awe. Doesn't take too much to give me awe, but this gives me awe. And the lady on the switchboard, thank God, so I don't have to mess around with those dials or fool around with them. And Theo's sitting here, my adopted kid. He's here to give support. It's a wonder, you know, it's a wonder. And you, my baby, you've been through it all. You have seen it all, but you've survived.
Well, it's about, you know what I'm saying, it's about reaching out and helping those who are inadvertently reaching out, you know what I mean? Well, one never stands tall as when they stoop down to help a child or someone who stands in need.
And then you have that lovely wife.
Oh, yeah, she's doing great. Thanks, man. Life is good.
Give her a hug and a big kiss.
You know I will. You know I will.
And you, my darling.
I didn't say that, you know, that sounds like bad.
I'm here for whatever time is permitted.
Yeah, I said, okay, let me get it while I can. So, anyhow, you know, I mean, now you just broke you, I might pop up anytime.
Hey, you could come here and sit here. We have the room here now. They're going to do that too.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah, you're going to be able to sit here.
And then you got fresh coats downstairs.
That's what we got.
Hey, you got some glovers there. You know what I'm talking about? You got a little dynamo there. You know what I'm saying?
This is a pleasure. I'm looking at the scenery. You know, like a TV. The whole window thing is like watching a TV.
Reflecting back on, you know, as how this station got its roots, you know, and I heard that, you know, that they're picking up all the way on the north side of Chicago. That's a good thing.
You're a kid. Oh yeah, and they do.
I can remember WMPP.
Yes.
People's Progress and all that, WVON.
Yes, but what?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Now it's WLTH. We love the.
Oh, I love this. It's the hub. I'm here at the hub. I'm going to keep saying hub till everybody says hub, because that's what this. It's the nucleus of everything. It is. It's everything. No, we need the people to come down here. I was saying this before. I want to see the people standing in front of this window with these little paper things giving comments and. Oh yeah. Well, you know me, I'm one of these that I can come up with something real quick. I was talking to the main man here, but I think, you know, I think I kind of push his buttons a little bit, because I said to him, you know, I'm a Taurus. Jim was a Libra. But I'm the one I just charge, because I think I got to get there. And some people, you know, they take that aback, like, we got to slow it down. I keep saying, no, the moment is now. You don't wait. There's no promise of tomorrow. I don't care how old you are.
I think I'm having a coach design, you know, with black coach with white lettering.
Hey, you got to be here, baby cakes.
Sure.
No, and then guess what? They're going to have cameras, and then they'll show you as you speak, and then people will start to recognize, just like me with.
Well, most people know me anyway.
Well, but we want more people to know you. But thank you for your call, and give your lovely wife a hug and a kiss from me, and I adore you.
Thank you again, and you continue to do what you do.
Okay, darling. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, darling. The vision that I have for this place, I'm putting myself in the rack because the boss is the boss. But I envisioned this absolutely like New York. This area where I'm sitting should be the audience. We should be here. And then the camera should be all around, so as the audience is being seen, you could see the horizon here. We need this atmosphere here, and it will build. And then with people that want to come here, I've said, those of you that come on the expressway to come to the ball games here, we're on the same block. You could come here and drive and come in here, park your car, come to the station, get in your car and get out of town. So anyone says, oh no, it's too dangerous. No. You come here, you're as safe as any place you could possibly be. But this organization here, oh, she did that. There she is. My darling, there she is. She went outside. I don't recognize her because she's got a lot of hair today. I don't see her with a lot of hair, but that's one thing about black women, honey. You could put those wigs on, I can't tell. We white women, not too much, because the hair's too synthetic. That's something that, but I got a wig for my daughter because she has to have a wig. and it looks great. But she never lets me see her without it. She puts her little snoot on, but but who cares? As long as your life is spared and there's medical avenues to save your life, appearance is part of your life. But hair, you can always buy hair. You can't buy eyes, you can't buy a nose, you can't buy lips, you could buy teeth. Sometimes you could, and you always have your heart. Right, but it's the idea of today, and now there must be something going on. I see a lot of little kids. They're with a grandma, I think. They're coming in here.
The grand opening across the street, they're having them come over and
to see this. Yeah. Really? And see, without contact, though, because it's all glassed in, but we see each other. How lovely. And Grandma's bringing them here. What a wonderful thing. That's precious. Well, my darlings, it's 10 minutes to the hour, according to this clock. And if anyone want to inject what you saw today in the parade, or how you feel about the station being this close, that now you could be a part of us when the two brothers get this thing set up, and we could be seen. That I don't know what the deal is. There seems to be a conflict with that, because to me, I feel like I'm with the TV screen in front of me with the windows. If I was in that cubbyhole, I wouldn't be too happy. But this is life. It's moving. It's shaking. And it's coming alive. It's fabulous. So, again, if there's anyone wants to come in, someone's waving. Oh, my Lord. Isn't that heaven? They're surprised that we're here. I guess they don't know if we're here or not. They're all waving. Mwah, a kiss. And they threw one back. There you go. And the fire truck is right behind. That's exciting. Well, obviously it's okay because it's not with the siren. But it's been a pleasure, my darling, being here with you working on the machine.
It's been a pleasure hearing you talk.
You're good.
A lot of good memories I'm hearing.
Oh, honey, I've got 20 million of them. And the thing is to share them with those that have this controversial, it's much like an adult or a movie star. Now, I'll give you that. We're so used to seeing them when they're young and they're handsome and they're beautiful, and we see all these movies they can bring on, and then when you see what they look like today, you go, ooh, they didn't weather the storm too well. But the idea to come here to my city, place of my birth, and I was born close to here at the Mercy Hospital, so that's not too far away.
No, not far at all.
No, and that's one building that I was very upset about, and I said so to some of the politicians that think they know everything. You should have kept that and made it into a nursing home.
Good idea.
It was an excellent idea, but you see, it was counterproductive. They got it there, and it's dead, and it's rotting, and it's everything. We have officials that have secret agendas. You elect them thinking they're going to support you, and they're going to be there for you, and they're going to be your caretakers. But that isn't the way life goes, as you could see. Once they get in, they tell you, they kiss you off. For 4 years, they don't have to talk to you. 6 years, they don't have to talk to you. And then all of a sudden, they come back, and then they rejuvenate. And no one has the courage to say, you've been there 4 years, haven't done a thing for us. We need somebody else. We're gonna elect somebody else. And that's why, again, comes to fruition. Term limitation, man. We got to stop that. We have to have that on our agenda when we go to vote. There's another call. Good afternoon. Hello.
Now, how are you doing this evening?
Oh, I saw your picture. I know what you look like. I saw you. You're kind of dapper, darling.
I look different every time you see me.
Well, I haven't seen you once, so whatever it is, I saw you now. But you're a good-looking guy. You're a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
You're too old for me, though.
I've been looking.
You're too old for me.
You're like my dad. I don't want anything older than my money.
Oh, well, that's your mother. Oh, with money? Okay. So what's going on, darling? What's going on?
Well, you saw the picture, and I just wanted to, mention it again. I was listening to you coming back from shopping with my wife, and I said, you're talking about what's going on. The people have to come together. It came from all around the region to come out and support the
I saw that.
Activities up in the city here.
You're the guy, I'll tell you. You have to get with the governor. Have you ever approached him?
Well, they're trying to get me to meet with him on the 30th of this month.
Well, you better go there, darling. And if
You know, there's other people behind this issue. There's a lot of, there's an economic engine here that's just sitting, waiting to get started.
I'm telling you.
It has 22 miles of lakefront, and it just won't yield.
Ah.
Sloan Farrell did tell us that if this effort, what I have started, doesn't work, he says that all he wants me to do is to sign another complaint, and they'll take
What?
it here from the city of Gary.
You know, that's what is going to happen to begin with. The whole where I'm here right now, this is going to be the hub of the future of whatever's going to take place in all the major cities in the United States. And I am telling you this as sure as I'm sitting here, that the politicians that are controlling here in Gary and have controlled, they don't want that, because then they're out of a job.
You know, thanks to you guys, Val, that I got a book and I read it into the record, 3 pages from 100 to 103. It's called Class, Race, and
There you go.
In Gary, Indiana, 1945 to 1980. It's by Andrew Hurley. It's called Environmental Inequities.
That's right.
And the feds wanted to see this book. They said, give me that book. And they wanted to make sure that they're going to enter it into the record. But it's all the things that you guys did, you know, back in the day.
Well, back in the day.
Clubs and the blocking of Buffington Harbor and all that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But the issue with your tenacity is whoever's going to take over this this whole endeavor with the airport, there's your key to whatever's going to happen along the lake, including Chicago and Michigan, is that airport. That airport will absolutely go into the hands of outsiders, not within our country. They have the money, they have the cash, they have the tenacity to build. In America, it seems like everybody's gone into a shell and just stayed comfortable and no expansion, that feeling of wanting to, it's going, it's not going nowhere.
The proof is there that, you know, even the African Americans have joined the bandwagon with the Caucasians.
That's right.
With this Miss America contest, you can see what's going on.
Oh my Lord, that was terrible.
As an American.
That was terrible. That whole fracas, they got to get rid of that show, because it's, in fact, who watches it anymore? Nobody. Just the relatives. It's 2 o'clock, and listen, call in again if I'm back here next Saturday. I need 2 hours. 1 hour is not enough for me. This is like having a drop of tea and forgetting the cup. But listen, yeah, no, I'm not a liquor gal. Yeah, right. But listen, love you. Take care, and we'll talk. Take care, darling. With this, my darlings, I'm off and running, and get into my car and go down Broadway, look at all the places that are vacant.